Hello everyone, welcome back to Gravity's Guides. I know it's been a while since the last one, since I've been working on stuff. But, it's finally back. Well, at least this video is. So, I put up a poll on my community page, as you saw, and I asked you guys which character you wanted me to draw next. So you guys could see which one, I can teach you how to draw. And the one that won the poll was apparently Gaster. But you guys really like the skeletons. But yeah, so today we're going to be doing Gaster. I mean, this should be fairly simple since Gaster has a pretty basic design compared to Sans and Papyrus. But I mean, I think there's some people out there that still don't really know how to draw him. Mainly because of his face or, his accessories. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's get into how to draw Gaster. You guys ready? Because I am. Now, we're going to start with a head, and like we usually do, and then work ourselves down. So, let's do that. Alright, so there's the main shape of his head. Now, as you can see, it's circular again, like most of the other skeletons, like Sans and Papyrus. But he has, not like Sans, more like Papyrus, he has a longer, face, so it goes down. Now, what I wanted to talk about first were the cracks in his face. Now, this is one thing that most people don't get correct. So, the cracks, the one on his left side, well, his right or left, it goes up, actually. So you can see what I did. In the game, you can usually see just one stripe, but I like to make it, split off into two, because it looks a lot nicer. I mean, it basically gives it more of a cracked look. And the one on our right, his left, goes down. Again, I added a little extra crack there to make it look a little bit, more cracked. Now, I just wanted to say that because most people, get it wrong which side the face the cracks go on. This is the correct side. And if you also want to add the extra cracks that I did, then you can, because that makes it a little, like I said, it looks more cracked. It's pretty nice. Looks pretty good. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about was his mouth. Now, you could add some, little cracks on the side of his mouth, make it look all creepy and stuff like that. But I just like to keep it nice and simple, since, as I saw in the game, his mouth is just, one straight line. So, I'm mainly thinking that Gaster's smile would just be, like that, one straight line across. It's like a crescent moon. Well, kind of. It doesn't really look exactly like it. more of an example, basically. And his eyes as well. His eyes are like sand. It's not papyrus, since papyrus doesn't really have any eyes. So you could take Sand's eyes and basically using them on Gaster. But another thing about his eyes is that the one on his right side of the face, I'm going to start saying his, because, you know, our left, obviously. But on his right side of the face, his, like, I'm going to say the same thing from the mouth, his eye is like a crescent moon. So it does a little bit of a curve. While the other eye is more like Sans' normal eyes, you know, the little circle, but not quite, like I said before in that last video. But yeah, other than that, that's mainly the head done. It's not too hard, but I mean, it kind of will be if you're not really used to drawing Gaster. So, the next thing we're going to get onto is the body. Now, the body, for me, is a lot more easier to do, so that shouldn't take long. So, let's get right into that then. Alright, so there we have it. There is the body. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about was how exactly his body looks. Now, I made it look a little slimy because that's basically what I think. Like, I saw his body. He doesn't have any legs, and it's just like a little blob, so I'm thinking that his body would be, you know, with a slimy texture, you know, dripping down there. Now, of course, you don't have to do that, but that's mainly what I like to think it is, you know, like little slimy stuff like that. I also gave him, usually when I draw Gaster, I give him like a turtleneck, because you know, the white thing that he's wearing, it looks like, you know, I mean, first of all, it looks like a V-neck, but he doesn't necessarily have a turtleneck in the game, but it does look nice with a turtleneck, because that's basically what I believe that he has. Since, you know, he has the little V-neck, I don't know if it is a V-neck, but that's what it looks like. So that's why I added in. Again, most of these things you don't have to do, but this is mainly what I like to draw him as. Now, next thing we're gonna get onto is coloring. Now, this part is actually very easy, you know, since he just has white. That's it. You basically just take the white, look, this is so easy. Just take the white color, get the bucket, and then go to a different layer. Boom. No, you basically just do that for the rest of the body. But what I'm gonna do for, like, you know, his clothes, I'm gonna make them, you know, a little more bluish. Because, you know, I want it to stand out from the white color. So I'm gonna do that now, and it shouldn't take long, like, not at all. So I'll get back to you. Let's do it then. Alright, there we go. There is the color. Now, like I said, I wanted to make it a little bit more blue. It's like 3% from being totally white, so I didn't make it excessively blue, just, you know, a little tint of it. Now, next thing we're doing is shading. Again, with coloring, it's super easy, because there's literally, the only thing that you can shade here is the clothes and the face, and that's it. Unless you want to go, you know, over the board and also shade the black, which I'm not going to do. You could, you know, take like a little spray paint and put a little bit of tinges of gray on there to make it shiny. I don't know what you want to do, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stick to the face and the clothes. So, again, I'm using block shading, which I explained in the sand video. So, if you want to know what that is, you can go watch that. But, in short, it's basically just, you know, taking literally what it is. It's a block of color, you know, just putting a line there and then being like, oh, I want to fill that in. Boom, there it is. That's it. That's what you need to know. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Let's do it. And there you have it. There is Gaster. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, he's pretty easy to draw since, well, he basically doesn't have a body. I mean, he does, but you know, it's mainly just that, you know, black slime, that is it. The only thing you mainly need to worry about is the face or the clothing, since most people might not know how to draw those. So, like I said at the start as well, the cracks as well, and the smile and the face, the eyes, are mainly what people get mixed up on. So that was the main part that I was trying to help with. But yeah, that's done. Hopefully you've learned how to draw Gaster due to this video. I mean, there's probably other videos to do that, but you know, I'm special because it's me. Get me? Right. So, yeah. If you guys want to see more of these, then tell me who you want me to draw next in the comments. I really appreciate it if you left a like on this video and also subscribe as well, because then you'll be able to, you know, keep up to date with what I've been drawing, whether it's a speed paint, a guide, or whatever else I put on my channel. So that would be greatly appreciated. And also, I wanted to say, if you didn't see my video last time, I did a 5K giveaway, and someone won a t-shirt from that. So I wanted to start making that a regular thing, so every time we hit, you know, another milestone, like, say, you know, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, basically when we get 1,000 more subscribers, then I'll do another giveaway, and someone else will be able to, you know, win a t-shirt. So look out for that then. But anyways, that's the end of the video today. I hope you learned something. If you didn't, at least I hope you had fun, and that's all I have. So until next time, goodbye, arrivederci, ciao, au revoir.